Hey YouTube! This is KehuriPlasma with the not quite so long awaited Destynax review. This is Destynax's latest update as of this video, and it will probably take quite a while. Alright, let's get started, shall we? So, once again, I start with the weapon. It's simple, fairly so. Now it's double shafted so that the spearhead is balanced. And I got the little spikes on the bottom. Yeah, you get a quick look at him in the intro thing. So yeah, kind of a basic weapon. Got a chain on it for no apparent reason, but it's got a story purpose. Okay, and on the left there is his Xian Warblade, as I call it. It's made using these 3 blades. Now, if you look at them carefully, you'll notice that all 3 of them have this kind of design to them. It's as if the blades were, you know, meant to be put together. I noticed this and put it together. So, the result is this epic-looking blade. So, yeah. And it just slips right onto his arm like that. See it? Also on his right arm, where the blade is on his left, he has this B-tail wing shield, which is pretty cool. His hands, I have gotten a complaint that his hands are rather small proportionately, since he's such a huge guy and he's got such tiny hands. But they just work, and I'm not sure where my Takanuva masks went from Pterodax, but that would be unoriginal. Moving higher up, you got the wrists. They are Glatorian necks. They're pretty cool. Used to be Hordika necks. They didn't work out quite right, so these did the job. Higher up, you get Skirmix leg pieces, I believe. They're also on Fenrak. A lot of the pieces off of this guy are from Fenrak, a couple from Skirmix. So, yeah, the arm design, I don't think I've seen anything like this, but I don't really like it very much. It just looks kind of empty up on top here. Then, higher up, you got the 3-way joint split, I call it. It is a replacement of the really lame looking bicep part. It used to be just a metro leg with 2 hand joints, like here, on there, like on the chest plate. 2 of those connected to the elbow and shoulders. Yeah. Then you get the shoulder here. It can move up and down, so kind of like a shrug. I like that. It's quite creative. It was an accident, but hey, it works pretty well. And he's got the Ignika's shoulder armors as pads, shoulder pads. I gotta go fast because I'm having sound problems, lots of it. So then there's his helmet. It's Fenrak's and a Noric jaw. Makes him look a bit like that guy on Star Wars. It is you, Annie! And he's got 2 Paraka torsos attached to each other by those long multi-connector pieces, as I call them, that I used on Kehuri. I think it was 2. No, there's more like 3, or maybe even 4 in here. Not 3. Down here you get the Parak Cal shoulder armor thing. I would have used the Galak one, but my brother was hogging it and would absolutely not let me put it on Destynax. So it exposes the multi-connection piece here. His neck, it used to wobble in the earlier versions, but I added these things here. Looks kind of cool, actually, and it works well. Works very well. It definitely gets the job done. Then you get the Inika armor, which used to be red, now it's silver. Keep the color scheme a little more consistent. And then these very, very unique Bordak staffs as armor. Everybody who comments on this on BZ Power or on my old review video, almost everyone commented and said that they were very unique, and I agree. Originally, they were positioned up here where the shoulder is, and that kept his arm from moving up, so that's how my brother made it. Then I edited it, and it just turned out awesome like this. It can also open up so that you can have easier access to the pieces in here. Since I'm here, I might as well comment on this stuff. You can see here there's one of those shoulder pads like I put on Vazon, and some bulkiness added with the silver Borak eyes. Not much else to say here. I can close this now. Then there's this, I'll go over the back now. So there's another one of those shoulders things that I put on Vazon. So that's where two of them went. And you get these Mantax claws put in there to fill up space. It makes the armor look more complete. Then you have the lower shoulder limb thing. I added Inika pads there. That looks fine. This Paraka body, Paraka torso used to be dark silver. I made it normal silver. I had to get that off of one of my MOCs. Unfortunately, it was Toa Mavra. Then farther down, there's these Metro feet. They can go out like this. Doesn't really do much. It makes it look better, and they fit quite snugly. They used to be red, but the silver made his back look more armored, which always looks better. There's a little multi-connector piece here to fill up space again, and keep the feet there. Back to the front. There is... Okay, now I go over his legs. Okay, originally he had Vaki backs here. Now I replaced it with Kalma feet. The Kalma feet are a good change. And on the inside he's got these dagger blade things. Those also look pretty cool. I think I tried a Chronicler staff once. It just looked too bulky. Like, this is fine. Got a lot of Borak eyes on this part. The build for the leg is fairly complicated, and it uses 4 Taraga hands per leg, which is quite a bit. And then he's got the Titan leg support, hydraulic thingy, or pneumatic, whatever you want to call it. And this Borak eye, keeping it from popping out. See, you can bend it fairly well. Although, it, you know, like all Titan leg support legs, it opens kind of slowly. Further down, there's the, there are the, what do you call them? Hordika feet. Those are a nice touch to all of the MOCs that I have, which have those. They add quite a bit of armor and a bit of bulkiness, and they just look really cool all around. It's just, you can't beat that. I love these armor pieces there. They don't get in the way of them knee bending. I used to have them one peg higher, which got in the way of the knee bending, but now I've fixed that problem. Except for Barracks, because he uses something else there. His feet are extremely similar to Ikarak's feet. They used to have more of these Metro feet on there, but I replaced it with whatever you want to call this thing, Gecko head, going by the 2002 set. Or was it 3? Early 2003. But yeah. Yeah, it makes it look a bit more compact, and it also doesn't slide off and pop off like it used to all the time. My lack of Vizrak pieces actually turned out to be pretty cool here, because one side of it is red, the other side is black. I couldn't make it all colors, and then later on I found 2 more Votarok feet, so yeah. Oh well, it's cooler like this. Silver Borak tooth. I'm not sure where I get those, but they're pretty good. They work well. Then there's a little Borak tooth at the back, make it look more complete. Here's how the Titan leg support attaches to the foot. Very well made, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's about it. His eyes are green, just seems to fit him. Doesn't match the color scheme much, but hey, does anything? Just kidding. Now, eyes never match the color scheme, ever. So yeah, this is Destynax, my biggest and baddest creation. Okay, well, baddest in a good way, as in, you know, coolest. He's bad! Yeah, and he plays a somewhat minor part in The Shadow's Return, another one of my epics on BZ Power. he basically wants to kill Pterodax. You can find out about his history there. I won't bother saying it here. I am out of time! Okay, this is KehuriPlasma signing off.